everyone. Today narito ang zero na karon nga C-share program nga mag-calculate sa mga tax. So ang question for today is write a C-share program that calculates the tax on an item based on the tax rate provided by the user. The program should prompt the user to enter the item price and sales tax rate as a percentage. The program should calculate and display the total price, including tax. Tax rate should be applied to the price, and the program should display the tax amount. And the final price after calculating the program should ask the user if they want to calculate the tax for another item. So, mo din ang sample output mo sa ato ang program. So, let's start now. We're going to explain line by line the each part of the code. So first things first, using system. This line tells the program to include the system namespace, so which contains the basic classes for input or output data types and the other useful operations like console that write line. So this is mga start atong program or dili mo run atong program. Isa ta gagamit og console that write line kung wala tayo using system. So next line, with the namespace nubi123. So nubi123 og gamit ko marang example na ako. So kaning line defines the name of the program namespace as nubi123. It's a way to organize the code into a group which helps us to avoid conflicts with other parts of the code or libraries that might have the same name. So, pwedeng namespace should be unique, no? Anong way magkapariharon, hindi ta magalipo gani. So, next line, class TaxCalculator. This line defines a class called TaxCalculator. A class is a blueprint for creating objects, and in this case, it's used to organize the tax calculation logic. So, next is the static void main. String. And then this line defines the main method, which is where the program starts running. However, there is an issue. So, ang main day dapat capitalize din yung M. Dapat sakon siya as a main. So, dapat dako siya para ang C# program work is sakto yun, sir. Next is the bool continue calculating. Equals to true. A variable that continue calculating is created and it's set to true. This variable is used to control the loop, meaning it will let the program keep asking the user for input until the user decides to stop. Next is while continue calculating. This line starts while loop that will run repeatedly as long as the continue calculating is true. So dapat true yun siya, mo-continue calculating naman siya. It will keep asking for new input and calculate tax until the user chooses to stop. Next is we have the console that write line. Enter the item price. So naka-indicate entry mo enter sa price item. Then next decimal price. First convert to decimal. So kaning line day takes the user input, the item price, and converts into decimal value, a type of number that can have decimals. So kaning value is stored in the variable price. Next is we have the console that write and enter the sales tax rate as a percentage. So kaning a message asking the user to enter the sales tax rate as a percentage. For example, it might be 85. Example sa atong question. Then decimal tax rate equals to convert to decimal console that read line. This line takes in user input the tax rate and converts it into a decimal. This value is stored in the variable tax rate. Then next we have the decimal tax amount equals the price. Then asterisk. So kani kay times nimo sa tax rate divided by 100. So kaning line calculates the amount of tax by multiplying the price by the tax rate divided by 100. For example, if the price is $50 and tax rate is 10%, then it will calculate $5 as the tax amount. More example sa itong question niya. Next, we have the this equal to the price plus tax amount. So cunning line calculates the total price of an item after adding the tax amount. For example, if the price is $50 and the tax is $5, the total price will be $55. Next line, we have the consolidated right line. Tax amount. These lines place the calculate tax amount formatted to 2 decimal places. So nagagamit mo natin F2 mo na nakagamit sa tag string or marag dollar sign. Ito guys, that is money. And if to say F2 ensures the number is displayed with 2 decimal places. Tungkol sa kaning F2. So the consolidated right line is kaning line. This line displays the total price of an item including tax, formatted the same way as the tax amount. So next we have the consolidated right. Do you want to calculate tax for another item? Y/N. So kaning line mo as a user if they want to calculate tax for another item. It waits for the user to input either Y for yes and N for no. Then jar answer equals the consolidated key. Check. This line waits for the user to press a key, either Y or N, and stores the pressed key in the variable answer. Consolidated right line. This line moves the cursor to the next line after the user presses a key to keep the output link. Continue calculating. Kaning line. This line checks if the user pressed Y, capitalized Y, or kanang gamay Y. So yes, it sets continue calculating to true. So Y for true, meaning loop will continue and the user can calculate tax for another item. If they press something else like N, continue calculating is set to false and the loop will stop. Hunong na daw. Then kanina kung kay the end of the while loop. And then console the right line. Thank you for using the TaxCalculator. This line prints a message thanking the user for using the calculator when the loop ends. So, ang kaning when the user want to calculate taxes, hulong na ba? O calculate. Then kaning brackets, the brace parts end of the main method. Katong una, while loop kaning main method. Okay, kaning sa curly brackets, the closing of the tax calculator class. So, muna ang end sa C# program na karon. So, mao na to.